Hey guys, Thomas Leroy here. Yeah, again and again, I stated plainly and clear what I wanted, which was to leave, for this to be ended, for me to not be attacked anymore, not be heated anymore, not be harmed anymore, for this to be ended, and for me to be released from it because I'm not guilty, and I am innocent, and I'm only being heated I'm being falsely accused, being heated falsely for no reason, not because of any sin I'm guilty of, but because them who are in charge of the show, who have left evil in charge of us, which, they've given blatant evidence of that, of blessing and meeting with and shaking hands with the servants of the demonic. And so I'm going to have to renounce that organization altogether as a satanic organization who is in league with condoning, blessing, and or even helping the servants of the demonic. I don't have any choice in that. Now, I seriously, I don't see how I have any choice in that. By whatever organizational name they may call themselves, regardless of whether or not they proclaim the Father, okay? Because at this point, they've made it all out to be a bunch of lies. Like, none of it's real. That guy don't exist. And the promises given to us through that book are non-existent. Well, so what are we going to do with that? Nothing. But here, let me ask you this. What's my motivation to be good in any way, shape, or form? Why should I pray for anyone other than damn them to hell and eternal darkness and death? Damn them to eternal suffering and pain and agony for all the pain and agony that they've brought to me, who have condoned, who, I've been limited because of some damned organization, apparently, who continues to damn themselves rather than redeem themselves in trying to trap me and harm me and try to bend me to their will, even though it's evil, by use of evil. See, it doesn't matter if you do it or if you sent them to do it. If you're condoning the evil entities doing these evil things to us, you're the responsible party. You're the one who upped for them. You backed them. You gave them what they needed. So that makes you and your organization, and it doesn't matter if you're dressed in white or not, it makes you the satanic organization. That means you're going to lose all rights and powers granted to you by the Father. Legally. I can now legally renounce you as a satanic organization. So what I say is this: end it. Stop them from doing what they're doing in this entire situation. In this false heating of me. Because that is what it is. It's a false accusation. It's saying I'm guilty of something. Or I'm married to something, which I've refused and renounced, thousands of times or whatever. You say no to the same damn demonic entity or entities day in and day out for 15 years. That should be the end of it. Okay? Regardless of what some evil mommy somewhere wants. Because I do renounce the evil mother altogether. And damn them to hell if that's the case, if that's what needs to be done. But the fact of the matter is light will turn against that entire organization because it's apparently a dark organization who is a proponent of the darkness and the evil and what they do. Am I wrong? I've got it on video. They're meeting with them, shaking hands, giving them gifts and all that. And they come here, and it turns out that, guess what? They're just as black as the ace of spades and full of hate and anger, which means they're full of the enemy. But yet, they're being condoned by a organization that calls themselves a church of God, servants of heaven. Those boys calling themselves men of God. What God? Which God? not the God who loves me, who wants me to do well and not be harmed. Because as far as I know, I'm being harmed right now. So again, what is my motivation to do anything good? Is it, since you're going to back the evil people, why aren't I just being evil? Why don't I do magic? Why don't I call down all the a light to do just the damnedest of things? And why don't I do that in the old-fashioned Egyptian ways that you seem to be so favoring? Why don't I go ahead and be guilty of what I've been accused of? All I can say is turn it around, because those who work with the enemy to harm me, or send harm to me, lose me, and they have no legal rights or claims to me after that. So fix it now, or say goodbye forever.